YouTube, here is another episode of Chef. This week, we're going to be checking out, what was it, Griggle or something? I'm going to be honest with you, this was not my finest work. In fact, this was probably one of my worst weeks. I did not know what to do with these cards. I was scrambling. So this is an insta fourth place for me. I understand. I don't even need to react to this. I know it's fourth place. But let's crash out anyway.
Don't condone narwhal porn, so you can enjoy that on your own time.
And welcome back to another episode of Master Duel.
When do we get the prompt?
Chef. Before we get started, it's so important that we recognize
Okay, so I'm supposed to watch the pre-prompt, someone said.
The efforts and the victory of our sweep winner, me. I did it. Oh, congratulations, Joseph. Oh my goodness.
I think Gage had an
100%.
editing error. I think Gage got no points for getting third in the judging, and I got points for getting last.
You know what? I feel like the editor is being really discriminatory towards me. I haven't gotten a single point in the last, like, 3 fucking...
Crybaby loser who will never get any bitches. That's true. This is MBT right now. That's guy whose series he runs that is rigged awards himself a medal. Yep.
weeks.
Using the prompt by searching the prompt and then doing nothing with it is kind of like the issue here.
Look out, we got the prompt guy. We got the prompt guy making a point here.
That most recent episode, I think,
Is that Mina, prompt guy?
was the first time that we've all enjoyed ourselves on an episode of Saga, or on an episode of Chef.
Allegedly, bro. I don't put words in my mouth. I hate being here every week.
What is this
Today's
Gage slander
episode
bit?
ingredient is going to be given to us by Sarah Hyde.
Okay, cool. That was what I was supposed to watch, I assume. Alright, let's jump into the judging. So, it's fourth place, dude. Yeah, let's just accept our fourth place. Who's gonna get first, though?
Oh my God.
I don't even remember what
God,
they
you
played. It
seen
just
that?
wasn't a
Look
good
at that.
prompt. Like, it just,
Wait, it
those
gave me
cards were
9
so
points
bad.
too? That's wait. Oh, because I flipped correct.
Wait! This is why I hate Gage. He just shows up every week playing constructed DDD, and then shoehorns in the prompt, and then calls it a day.
Fail.
Oh no!
That's weird.
Well, chefs, I've gone over your dishes, and I must say, I'm truly impressed at the level of variety that has been presented to me. I was expecting some very similar deck lists out of all four of you, just given the relative simplicity
It's
of
a
the
me,
prompt, as
Mario.
well as the unwieldy natures of the cards provided, especially with only 30 minutes of prep time. So to those of you who managed to cook a unique brew up, I'm proud of you. Not all dishes and not all decks are created equal, and unfortunately today, it's my job to decide who makes the cut. And unfortunately, the fourth place, I'm going to have to give to DZeef. Come on, man, you literally...
What? I wasn't last? How? My deck was garbage. Oh my god. Doug. Poor guy, dude. Poor. Doug gave up from this. I mean, to be fair, Doug's deck is also just dog shit. Like, admittedly, it's... all it is just Nurse Burn that's trying to maybe resolve, what is it, Griggle's the one that heals? And then for the burn, like, I don't know. Like, it was bad. Like, all of them were bad. Like, all the decks sucked, you know?
He just took Nospawn and put Griggle and Amoeba in it, and
Yeah, that's all of the competitors every week. They take the prompt and then just put something that's kind of sort of, if you squint, looks like the deck and the prompt, right? Like, that's just every week. Like, that's just what happens.
expected me to be impressed. Without their decks, I'm not even sure how yours was intended to function. It would have just been Nospawn. Now, as for third place, that is Farfa.
Okay.
I was initially a little against your deck. Ultimately, your deck is themed around taking in what's supposed to be an event around giving, but I cannot ignore that you introduced me to the card Wiseman's Chalice, a card practically built for a Griggle deck. And as such, third place spot, enjoy.
Woo! We got third place for Wiseman Chalice. Yeah, I didn't come up with that card myself. I definitely just read that one from the Twitch chat. Dude, that's like... I'll take it. Listen, I came in here expecting last. I got third, dude. I'll absolutely accept that.
Your point, Farfa.
Wait, but this sucks though, because I still get like joint last with Doug because he won a game, so...
As for second place, it's gotta go to Joseph. A very interesting deck. I was a little iffy
I don't even remember what Gage played. Like, what the fuck was Gage's deck? It just sucked. Like,
on the
all of
use
this
of
sucked.
the
This was all
plants,
bad.
but I suppose a true griggle salad could include other plants, but the aromas, now that's an inspired choice. I gotta respect someone who manages to win the game with Trojan Blast. You did good, Joseph. You did good. But
I'm so mad, dude. I would have beat Joseph if I just played Barrel Behind the Door instead of the spell. The spell was just objectively worse. It converts monster effect damage, and it reflects it to your opponent. He dealt spell damage to me. Barrel Behind the Door is literally just all damage. I don't know, like, if I just played the trap instead of spell, that would have been a crazy game. Oh well.
you did not do the best, because the #1 spot can only go to the one of you who cooked beyond my wildest dreams and gave me the greatest.
Why is she doing like like we know it's Gage, like process of elimination? Yeah, I'm third, Doug is fourth, Joseph is second. Yeah, so Gage is first. Yeah, this is really built up, which is very funny.
Meal I've ever had in my.
By the way, I just realized something that's pissing me off. I didn't even realize until now. The chef hat is like photoshopped badly. Like, do you see like this is the front, but it's also got like the back. So she should be in between these. Now I can't unsee it. Now it's just this like, so it's technically, it's like wearing a hat like this. Like, it's, this is how the hat is, it's like this. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I can't stop staring at it now.
My long life. Gage, Nim Nim, you cooked. Ancient Sacred Wyvern Griggle OTK? Zealantic.
That is not words I had on my bingo card. Ancient Sacred Wyvern Griggle OTK.
To reset Griggle and Amoeba to
called
eventually trigger them
fashion.
again? Never in my wildest dreams could I have pictured a Griggle Amoeba deck this good, and yet you made it in such a short space of time. Congratulations.
Is this even good though? Like, I just felt like he was just playing DDD. Right? Like, what's the difference between this and Doug's deck? The Nurse Burn with Griggle, and then it's just DDD with Griggle, right? Like, what? Like, I don't know. I guess, like, there's some sort of synergies with Dark and the Sacred Wyvern, which is probably more than Doug did, for sure.
Gage, this is why I love you. You followed the prompt.
Oh, the Gage sweep! 2-0, 3 stars from the judge. How many sweeps have we had in Chef? Like 3? Like, Joseph has one, I have one, Gage has one. Does Doug have one? I don't think Doug has one.
And played a rogue deck.
Yeah, well, anyway, listen, ultimately, I like to say, I know it's crazy, you're not gonna have me complaining for once, I'm doing the opposite. I believe that there is no such thing as a bad prompt. Only bad deck building. In the challenge is to make something work. Even if Griggle sucks and is a bad card and is just unworkable, that's where we come in. We're supposed to chef it up. That's the point. That's the whole purpose. So I get it. We all could have done better. I think I could have done better if I had more time. I was genuinely trying to lab out this like Rescue Ferret, Saryuja, Special Summon Griggle, and Amiga OTK deck, but that would have took like ages to come up with and perfect. But I do think that there is, some blame on the prompt, right? Like, there's no such thing as I know I'm contradicting myself. There's no such thing as a bad prompt. We have to fix the prompt and make it good. But conversely, like, some cards are just irredeemable, right? It's like trying to cook with, like, expired cheese. Like, yeah, you could maybe make, like, some... I don't know. Can you make anything with expired cheese? I'm pretty sure that's like a thing. Like, isn't goat's cheese basically just expired? I don't know. I'm not French. But you know what I'm saying, right? Like, there's these are really shit cards. Like, really bad cards. I don't date girls when it's cold outside. I got bigger problems. Gage Nim Nim. You can defeat me in one of two ways. Either by amoebaing my life to 0 or if I griggle at your setup. Huh? The Switcheroo Atlantis turn is some of the best Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen. Gage certified dating method. Take her for a lovely picnic. Try to show her your griggle. There is no third date. You follow the prompt and play the rogue deck. Never in my life have I ever thought someone would say this about Gage. So inspirational. I admit it, this episode made me griggle. On this episode of Dueling, you win by giving your opponent a little grig. Oh, right, I see. When Doug created 3 Acts of Despair and he was like, what am I doing, was my favorite moment. Gage making a comeback after not getting points for weeks is insane. Oh, how bad is his point situation? This episode was so good. Every duel had incredible anime moments. Everyone had a good time and every deck was unique. Absolute cinema. Who else up wonkin' they quartet? It would have been better if Farfa went, I set 1 mysterious card face down when he set the Cobra, only to realize they can see the sleeve. I don't get it. Isn't that literally what happened? Like, I set a card and then realized after that it just, you see the sleeve because of the lullaby. Like, that was hilarious. But that is what happened, no? In terms of actual quality of games, the best episode of Chef, there's a real mind game about giving your opponent Griggle and Amoeba. It leads to a fun back and forth. Does it, though? You didn't say mysterious. Oh, yeah, true. Congrats to last week's winner, MBT, with max points. This is the 3rd max point victory in a row. Okay, kind of catching up, actually. 2nd week in a row earning 0. Hey, there was a gap of like 4 points. Now I'm last by 1 point. So, it's closing in. We're getting there. Things are getting good. Gage really did a comeback this episode. It's like an anime. Bro said I won't play meta trash and cooked, and cook he did. Dyer just came out swinging at Gage in this one. Every segment with Farfa in this episode has been the funniest series of disasters. Everything went wrong, then right by accident, then wrong again. I don't even know what they're referring to, but it sounds like me. The Zalantis play was crazy. Surprised no one used Ancient Leaf. If you give Griggle to your opponent once, it's Pot of Greed. Oh yeah, cool. So resolve Griggle, then resolve Ancient Leaf. Good luck. They have had enough of Farfa.
2nd here.
What's going on?
Can you shut the
craft
Can you
fuck up
really
for 1
stop?
second?
Like,
Holy
fucking hell.
crap.
What did I do?
So that's a pretty consistent way to...
You know what the... But by the way, you know what the context is? It's like we get given a set time to finish deck building, and then it was 5 minutes over, so I unmute myself in Discord and say, hello, can you guys hurry up? And then... yeah, like, we're past the time. Like, you know? We were there. No, yeah, I don't expect YouTube to understand. All you did was complain. People are sick of complaining. Hyperwhale, I think it's time for another week for you. Oh my god. Every couple of days, you just say like the most asinine, dumb fuck shit in history, and I gotta time you out because of how stupid you are. This had nothing to do with complaining. This was because of the overtime for deck building within the series rules of 30 minutes to deck build. It was like 5 to 10 minutes overtime. They were still deck building, so I interrupted. It has nothing to do with complaining. You are stupid. Stop making things up. Anyway. Where were we? I find watching MasterChef while making soup at midnight the ideal way to enjoy it. Dude, it took my stupid ass this long to figure out the format of duels. Random 2 duels, loser bracket for half a point, winner bracket. I feel cooked. It took this person like 14 episodes? Yeah, it's random duels, loser versus loser, winner versus winner. Did they not know that? Like, yeah, that's been the structure for forever. Oh my god. All right. Anyway, let's take a look at some memes. Okay, yeah. Would you buy their album? Would you buy Griggle's album? I would. I would. Farfa. Also Farfa. What do you mean, dude? I didn't do it on purpose. My deck was just ass. Farfa, when his deck doesn't work, you were supposed to play good guards so I can suck them, not shit. I played a stealing deck assuming that they were going to have good cards in their deck. But they didn't. So my snatch steals and change of hearts didn't do anything. The guy has a comment on his profile, gets timed out basically every stream. Next time should be a perma. That was in October. Like, yeah, he's such an idiot. No chef, but new card meme. This is so good. This is the new dark contract. I like how the 0% has to be custom tip. Oh no, there is a no tip button. Sure. Dude, this is my biggest pet peeve. Being asked to tip in Europe. Like, hello? Like, I'm sorry, this is my most unwoke take. You should not be having to tip outside of the USA. Hello? I mean, you shouldn't be having to tip in the USA in the first place, but that's just how the system is set up. But anyway, that's a different discussion. Bad judge slash prompt. Gage sweep. This is so true. This is so true. This is so true. Every time we have a bad prompt or judge, Gage sweeps. Weird. Weird. What did 2017 Gage mean by this? Why are breastfeeding machines $250? Like, damn girl, I'll suckle your griggle for free unless it's cold outside, then get the fuck out. This is a real tweet. Why are breastfeeding machines $250? What? Why did he... This can't be real. Absolute ass! Guys, sub to Farfa, he's poor. True. Cancel Twitter. Go fuck yourself. The duality of the Grigiba. Prompt guy. Yo! What the fuck? This is an insane emo. This is so good. That is insane. Oh my god. Wait, this is a real Gage tweet? Why are breastfeeding machines $250? I'll suckle your titty for free. Okay, Gage. Okay, Gage. Farfa building his Griggle deck. Look, man, you guys come up with a better concept. Because they didn't. Oh, Nurse Burn with Griggle. DDD with Griggle. You know? Come on. A little Griggle. Get Griggled. Chef. Very good. All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in to another Chef Crash Out. Admittedly, there wasn't much to crash out to because I came in here expecting fourth and I got a third. So it's only celebratory pogs and champs today. So, yeah. Can I get a third thought in the comment section down below if you've watched this far into the video? Thanks everyone for tuning in. Hopefully today, by the time you watch this video, it would have been yesterday, we would have cooked up something spicy. I think I just need to like throw all pretense aside and just play like meta deck and shoehorn the prompt in, right? Because it works for Gage, so maybe that's the play. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just play Mermel. If there's anything remotely related to water, how does that sound? All right, peace out. See you next week. Bye-bye.